Subject hydrology, chapter hydrograph analysis, topic numerical number 1 on method of superposition. So now students, after understanding the method of superposition, it's time to solve a numerical. So what does the numerical says? Given the ordinates of a 4R unit hydrograph. So the ordinates of a 4R unit hydrograph are given to you, right, as below. The peak ordinate, so we need to calculate the peak ordinate of a 12-hour unit hydrograph, right? Understand this. So we have to calculate the peak ordinate of a 12-hour unit hydrograph, not flood or direct run of hydrograph, only unit hydrograph, right? It means the effective rainfall depth will be of 1 centimeter or 1 unit, right? Will be how much? So it's a very straightforward question. So I will solve this question in two methods, right? First of all, I will solve the question just to make you understand, and then I will also give you a trick to solve this question in GATE examinations, right? So first of all, to make you understand, let me draw one hydrograph, unit hydrograph, right? So it is a 4-hour unit hydrograph. This is 4 hours. So unit hydrograph means the depth of the rainfall is 1 centimeter. Clear? Okay. So depth of rainfall is 1 centimeter. So this is the hydrograph given to you. This is the hydrograph given to you, right? This is discharge, this is time, right? So this is 0, this is 4, this is 8, this is 4, this is 8, this is 12, and this is 16, right? And this is 20, this is maximum 30, right? 30, then we have 15, and then we have 0, and so on, right? So the time is also given, discharge is also given. Now we need to calculate first of all 12-hour unit hydrograph. So how to get a 12-hour unit hydrograph? 4 plus 4 plus 4, method of superposition. 4 plus 4 plus 4, right? Or in other words, you can also say that 12 is a multiple of 4, because I told you in the method of superposition we can get a hydrograph, unit hydrograph of MD duration, where M is an integer. So 4 into 3, 3 is an integer, right? 4 into 3 is 12. So hence we can use the method of superposition. Simple. Now what we have to do? We have to superimpose 3 graphs. So first of all, 4-hour unit hydrograph, right? This is discharge, this is time. Then again, after lagging 4 hours, we can have another 4 hours unit hydrograph, right? And then again, after lagging another 4 hours, after lagging you can say another 4 hours, then this is 8 hours, right? From here we will start another hydrograph like this. Clear? So 3 hydrographs will be there, and then we have to superimpose. Then the overall hydrograph will be like this. This is the overall hydrograph. Okay? So this is a diagrammatic view. Now let us understand how to solve these types of numericals. Okay, now we have understood here the concept. This is a 4-hour unit hydrograph, again 4 hour and 4 hour, and the depth of this total unit hydrograph will be 1 plus 1 plus 1 will be 3 centimeter or 3 units. So if you want to get a unit hydrograph, what you have to do? You have to divide the ordinates with 3 to get a unit hydrograph. Simple. Because this is a 3 centimeter direct run of hydrograph. This is not a unit hydrograph. To get a unit hydrograph, we have to divide the ordinates with 3 also. Simple, right? Okay. Now, let me rub this, right? Now, let me rub this and now make you understand how to solve these types of numericals, right? So, whenever these types of numericals are coming in examination, you have to draw a table, right? Even GATE examination, these types of numericals are coming, no need to draw the table, right? I will explain you how to solve these numericals, but for the time being, just to make you understand, let us draw one table. So, this is your time and this is the discharge or ordinate, right? How much is time? 0, then we have 4, then we have 8, then we have 12, and last we have 16, right? What is the ordinate in meter cube per second? Meter cube per second. The ordinate is, this is in hours. Ordinate is 0, then we have 20, then we have 30, then we have 15, and then we have 0. Now, first of all, let me calculate the unit ordinates of a 8-hour unit hydrograph. Because 4 plus 4 will be 8 and then plus 4 will be 12, right? So we have to go step by step because 3 graphs will be there. So for 8-hour units hydrograph, what I have to do is that I have to lag the unit hydrograph with, you can say, 4 hours, right? So if I lag it with 4 hours, this will be dash. So this will be 0 because lag by 4 hours. Now this will be 20, this will be 30, clear? This will be 15, and that will be 0. Okay, so let me first of all rub it so that don't get confused. So let me rub. Okay, so this is 65, this is 30, 65, 30, 21.67 and 16.86. So let me rub all these, right? Now let me rub all these. No need for this, right? No need for this. no need for this, no need, right? No need for this. Clear? And also no need for this also. Right now let me draw the table from the top so that to make you understand clearly, right? So first of all was time, right? Then we had the ordinates. So time was 0 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, right? Then we had 12 hours, right? 0 hours, 4 hours, 12 hours. Then we also had 16 hours, right? So let me write it like this, not like this, like this. 0, then 4, then 8, then 12, and then 16 hours, right? So how much was the discharge? Initially it was 0. Then we had a discharge of 20, I guess. Let me check. Yeah, 20 it is, right? So 20. Then we had 30 discharge. And after that we had 15 and 0. So 15 and 0, right? Now, what we have to do? Now the 8 hours unit hydrograph. What we have to do? We have to lag the discharge by 4 hours, right? So it will be dash. Now lag by 4 hours, 0. This will be 20. This will be 30. This will be 15, and then we will be having 0, right? Now again, if you want to calculate a 12-hour unit hydrograph, then we have to lag it again by 8 hours, right? So 4 plus 4, 8, right? Because first of all lag by 4 hours, first of all lag by 4 hours, and then lag by 8 hours compared to this original one, lag by 8 hours, right? So this is dash, dash. So lag by 8 hours start from here, 0. Then we have 20, discharge is 20. Then we have a discharge of 15. Then we have a discharge of 20, so 30, discharge of 30, right? Then we have a discharge of 15, and then we have a discharge of 0. Clear? Now next step is ordinate of 12-hour hydrograph. 12-hour direct run of hydrograph, DRH. Direct run of hydrograph. This is not a unit hydrograph, this is a DRH, right? So how much it will be? Just superimpose it, just add the values from the fourth assumption. What is the fourth assumption? Linear response. If 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, then 2 plus 2 will be equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to how much? 4, right? So this is 0, adding it 0, this will be 20. This will be 30 plus 20 is 50, right? This will be 15 plus 30 will be 45. So this will be 0 plus 15. This will be not 45. 45 and plus 20, 65. 65. This will be 15 plus 30, 45. And this will be 15. And this will be 0. So these are the ordinates of a 12-hour direct run of hydrograph. But in question, 12-hour unit hydrograph has been asked. In some questions I have seen in examination, GATE examination, unit hydrograph ordinates are not asked. It is directly asking you about the flood hydrograph or the direct run of hydrograph, right? At that time you don't have to divide the ordinates with 3 or something, right? But this is 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, or 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit. So the ordinates of a 12-hour hydrograph will be 3 centimeter or 3 units. So this is a direct run of hydrograph of depth of 3 centimeter, 3 units. So if you want to calculate, you can say unit hydrograph of 12 hours duration. What we have to do? We have to divide the ordinates with 3. Simple. So if you divide 0 by 3, 0. So it will be 20 by 3. It will be equal to 6 point something, 6.67 around. 50 by 3. Let me get the exact values. So 50 divided by 3, it will be equal to 16.67. 16.67. 65 divided by 3, it will be 21.67. 21.67. 45 divided by 3, 15. 45 divided by 3, 15. So it will be 15. And 15 divided by 3 is 5. And then we have 0. Right? The question was the peak ordinate. So what is the peak ordinate? 21.67 meter cube per second is the peak ordinate. So the correct answer would be option number 3. The option number 3 was 21.67. Clear? So I hope that you have understood how to solve the hydrograph numericals, hydrograph questions, right? But in GATE examination, I told you there is no need to draw the table, right? What you need to do is that in the question what was given, let me rub this, right? Let me rub this. In gate examination, there is no need to draw the table because it will be a very lengthy process, right? So in gate examination, what you need to do? 0, 20, 30, 15, 0. 0, 20, 30, 15, 0. So the question was like this. The question was like this. This is time period, time, ordinate, right? 0, 20, 30, 15 and 0. Time was 0 hours, 4, 8, 12 and 16 hours, right? So you need to calculate 12-hour unit hydrograph. Now what you have to do is that just below this table only you can do the calculations, right? How to do the calculations? Now this will be, you can say 8 hours. It will be 0 lag by 4 hours, 0, 20, 30, 15, 0. Now getting the 8 hours, dash, dash, 0, 20, 30, 15, 0. Add these values, it will be 0, it will be 20, it will be 50, it will be 30 plus 50, 45 and plus 20 is 65 and it will be 45 and it will be 15 and it will be 0 and divide the ordinates with 3. It will be a very simple, very short process. You will get the answer. No need to do that to make the table and something, right? If you know the concept, you can easily do this question in hardly 2 to 3 steps. And these questions are generally coming for 2 marks, not 1 mark. Clear? So I hope that you have understood how to solve numericals on method of superposition. Now let's move forward and understand if the, for example, this question, the graph or the unit hydrograph 12 hours was mentioned. But suppose in question it is mentioned ordinate of a 6-hour unit hydrograph. So 6 is not an integer because if you divide by 6 by 4, it will be 1.25. So it is not an integer. So what we have to do, right? Because from the method of superposition, we can only determine the hydrograph for MD duration where M should be an integer. But if it is 6-hour unit hydrograph, so 6 is not an integral multiple of 4. Clear? It has a fraction also. So what we have to do, we have come up with another concept that is known as the S-curve concept. S-curve concept. That is also a very easy concept. So let us understand S-curve and the one more important which a lot of students they don't know, that why to use this S-curve. Can't we do it like this? Because I explained you, if it is a 6-hour, can't we do 4-hour plus 2-hour? Can't we do this? Yes, we can do this, but the thing is that we don't know the ordinates of a 2-hour unit hydrograph. If you would have been knowing the ordinates of a 2-hour unit hydrograph, we could also apply the method of superposition. Simple, no need, right? The thing is that we usually know the ordinates of 4-hour unit hydrograph or 5 hours unit hydrograph. So at that time, the S-curve concept comes into picture. Clear? Okay. Now let's move to the next topic and understand the concept of S-curve. Thank you.